Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Action Games and Comics Review Show. As always, I'm your host Pablo Perez, and I think we're going to do the show standing now. I like this feel. We got a few books to review for you, but in the meantime, I'm going to drink some of this Hentai in a Bottle Tentacle Grape. Enjoy yourselves. And we're back, guys. First this week, we have Venom #1. This is the new Venom, Flash Thompson, for all of those who don't know. I'm sorry if I gave away a spoiler there. But it's really awesome. It plays on his want to be Spider-Man, but his force to be Venom. There's that whole having to keep the Venom suit under control. I love how the cover shows you the old school Venom, because that's really not the Venom that's here. It's really awesome the way he uses the suit and the control he uses, but it also plays on the whole having a dual life and how it ruins his life and how he can't have a normal life. So great first issue. CrossGen Comics has their first issue of Sigil out. CrossGen was originally started in 1998 and ended in 2004 when Disney purchased them. Marvel, now owned by Disney, is running their stuff, and all I can say is excellent. Fantasy work, pirates, fun stuff, very interesting, very good. I hope that Marvel works the series as well and brings us more stuff like this. Captain America and the First 13, Captain America's 70th anniversary. This actually speaks on some untold events in a previous Stan Lee issue of Captain America with a love affair that Captain America had. Just all the stuff that didn't get explained. I believe it was, I can't even remember now, but it was a very interesting story, and hopefully I'll remember one day. Oh, but just because I can't remember, I think I should show you. You can read it in the back. So, just because I don't know the exact issue, it's called Captain America If a Hostage Should Die. So, all the untold information right here. The Michael Turner run Soulfire is in its third volume. Michael Turner, rest his soul. The series is excellent. Nice magic, fantasy. This is great, kind of mix between modern and kind of the living in the jungle magics. Like how would they use it? How would it be different? Not a lot of stuff explained in this first issue, but there is a sweet amount of action. So, come pick this up. Issue 2 of Ronin speaks on a Hulk-style story. As last week it was Wolverine, and now it's Hulk, and this is just great. Not an exact transformation, but when you read it and you see it, it's like, wow, good ideas, just excellent. He's a monk, only seeking peace, but he has a hell of a temper, so pick this up. The Avengers, Bendis and Romita Jr. This is the start of the Avengers picking up after Siege. This is great stuff, kind of some time travel-y stuff. Features the first ever comic appearance of the Young Avengers, I believe it is, from that movie where they were all the kids of Captain America and whatnot. So it was very cool to see them in this for the first time. Just cool time travel stuff. Ultron's in it. And I love John Romita's art. So, excellent. Joker by Azzarello and Bermejo. This is one of my all-time favorite graphic novels. Kind of picks up after the events of The Dark Knight loosely, not exactly, but uses the character references and kind of the ideas that movie had set up some 15 years later, and it speaks primarily on the Joker. In fact, Batman's not really in this book at all. Crazy and sick and twisted, and just an amazing insight into a terribly grotesque mind. Pick this up. The Return of Bruce Wayne, Batman. Yep, Batman's back as regular Batman. It's no longer just Dick Grayson as Batman. And this is great because it's kind of like if Doctor Who and Batman had a baby. It's just, it gets a little complicated, I'll have to admit, but it's worth reading multiple times. And all these different incarnations of Batman as he's forced to go through these different time periods as a caveman and a pirate, even a 50s noir style cop. It's very excellent. Last this week we have the Justice League Rise and Fall. Our elephant's excited for it as well. He's in the back. This is excellent. This features the first 2 issues of the Fall of the Green Arrow, picking up after Cry for Justice, in which he kills Prometheus for destroying Star City. And this is how he deals with what he had done, becoming a murderer and becoming outlawed now, and becoming pretty much like an outlaw in a dog-eat-dog world kind of thing. And Roy Harper, his accomplice, if you will, the Red Arrow, his daughter dies in this big incident, and he loses his arm, and it becomes this huge deal. And this is the rise of his new character, Arsenal, who's a drug-addicted, gun-toting, knife-throwing, just badass. So this is a great, great story. Pick this up. So thanks again for watching the Action Games and Comics Review Show. As always, I am your host, Pablo Perez, and I had a blast. This weekend, don't forget about Friday Night Magic. Saturday, we have Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh!, HeroClix, Pathfinder, and Sunday is the Stitch and Bitch, as I have been building up all few weeks for now. As you can see next to me, we have tons of comics, tons of things to keep you happy. We don't sell just books, we sell a fun time. So come on down to Action Games and Comics, 305D North Highway 27 in Mineola, Florida. I'm always Pablo Perez. We got Scott at the desk. You have a good night.